What's down, y'all? Sorry I didn't do a real intro or whatever, but getting straight into it. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all how I bleach, customize, and replace this 4x4 lace closure. Right now I'm just taking it out the packaging and showing y'all what it looked like before we got to customizing and all that good stuff. Like I mentioned, this is a 4x4 lace closure. It is a free part, meaning it can be parted anywhere between the 4x4 spacing. So yeah, I always prefer 4x4 free part. Well, not 4x4, but I always prefer free part because I can customize it the way I want. And this is the brand Giselle, or however you say it, I'm not sure. So then I have my mixing bowl and my brush, whatever. I have my BW2 powder bleach. So next I come with my 40 volume cream developer. You can use 20 or 30. I use 40 because it's faster, but just make sure you pay attention to what you're doing. Don't put too much developer because you don't want it to be all watery. You need more powder than developer. So I mix it with the comb also because it's a little trick I learned that it helps it not be so liquidy, if that makes sense. So here I'm just showing you, I'm mixing it or whatever. So the consistency you want is sort of like a I would say icing, cake icing. Like I'm showing you here, like very thick, not too thick to where you can't spread it, but definitely not runny. Definitely not runny. I'm telling you, because it's gonna be a disaster. You do not want it runny, but you don't want it too thick. So here you take your got to be freeze spray, and I spray my baby hairs back, and I spray the hair just in case the my bleach seeps through the lace, because that is possible. A lot of times it happens, most of the time actually. You don't want it to be too bad. It just helps a little bit. You could spray more than one coat. I don't know how many I did honestly, but you can spray more than one coat, and make sure you blow dry it, because you just spraying wet on wet on wet is you're not gonna do anything. Make sure you blow dry it between each coat, and comb your baby hairs back. I don't know what I'm doing here, but make sure you comb your baby hairs back. You don't want no hair left up there. So then next I come and I am spreading my bleach. I'm not pushing it in. I'm just spreading it real soft just to get it on there. Don't press it in there. You do not want it to seep through the lace. You want it to sit on top of the knots, because that's what we bleaching here. Not the lace, we're bleaching the knots. But you get it. So here I'm about to show y'all how I just set it on the lace, and I didn't let it seep through. I not really pressed it, but I just set it on top or whatever like that. And that's what it's looking like. I didn't get it on the baby hairs. I kind of got it on the hair a little bit, but you're not going to be able to tell. Try not to do that. You can see I put it on aluminum foil, whatever. Let me tell you, when you make sure you watch it, okay? You see, I'm telling y'all, make sure you watch your stuff, man. If you over bleach that closure, the hair will fall out and you will have a bald closure and you never even wore it. Okay, I'm showing y'all the after. You see how the knots are like blonde? I don't know what I'm doing with my hand, but you see the knots are kind of blonde. They're not black like they were. That's what you were looking for. You don't want it to be brassy and orange, but you want it to be more so kind of blonde. So next I'm gonna rinse it, and I'm gonna show y'all how I wash the closure off. So I rinse my closure using warm to hot water. Absolutely no cold or cool water. You want to use warm to hot. Alright, then I'm going to come and use my neutralizing shampoo. Yes, you need neutralizing shampoo in my opinion. It's only like $2 I want to say. Because it stops the bleach from processing. It stops it from working. If you accidentally leave some, don't rinse it all out. So I take about I say a quarter size. And just put it on the closure. You don't really have to put it through the hair, just mostly on the closure. Just want to give y'all a tip. Also, the neutralizing shampoo, you see how it's white, the suds are white. If I didn't rinse all that bleach out, the suds would be pink, and you don't want that. You want them to be white. So that's just why I really like the neutralizing shampoo. It's cheap. You might as well get it. Next, I'm gonna show y'all I use my Shimmer Lights shampoo. I don't use the conditioner. I only really use the shampoo because I don't know why, I just don't. So I use the shampoo. I put about a quarter size on my hand. I work it in my hand first, and then I work it on the closure. And also, I want to let y'all know I recommend letting it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Depending on what your closure look like. If it's really, really orange, you could tone it down and not have it so orange if you let the Shimmer Lights sit on there. So, you don't have to, but it's just a tip. Shout out to my homegirl right there. So next I'm coming back and I'm showing y'all what the closure looks like after I done bleached it. It hasn't been plucked yet, but I sewed the closure onto the wig right there in the middle off camera, and then I'm gonna take some Nairobi mousse and I'm just gonna mold the closure and the part to how I want it. I think she wanted a middle part if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, but just keep watching. So I just taking my time and molding it and parting it, making sure I perfect the part and how I want my closure, make sure it looks nice. It's not all bumpy. It's kind of bumpy now, but you get what I'm saying. Also, I want to mention in this video I didn't show y'all how I use the hot comb. I really wanted to. I'm not sure why I didn't finish the video, but I'm gonna have an updated video coming soon. So just stay tuned and let me know if y'all want to see more. Just let me know. I'm open to suggestions and everything. So after I mold her middle part, I'm going to come in with my tweezers and I'm going to pluck each side to my liking. I'm not being rough. I'm taking my time and I'm not, pinching. Take your time. Take your time is all I can say. You want to pluck at the root and not pull hair from, from the top. Pluck at the root, but don't pinch the lace. Take your time. You can see I'm pulling out my baby hairs on each side. And I don't want to pluck too much at the edge because that's how you create bald spots. And it's kind of hard to fix that a little bit. So I'm going to pull out my baby hairs and I'm going to pluck a little bit on the hairline and then I'm going to pluck behind the hairline. And I wish I would have showed y'all how to use that doggone hot comb, but I didn't. Just stay tuned. So after I finished plucking, this is what I got. Like I said, I wish I would have showed y'all how I really pressed it with the hot comb, but that's all. Thanks for watching.